Alter, sieht das Spiel geil aus. Boah, die Grafik, Alter. Uff. Ey, Alex, guck mal im Stream rein.
Welchen?
Digga, die Grafik ist nicht nice.
Ach, das, ja, du musst, ja, wir können nicht reingucken. Ach doch, bei Neuigkeiten müsst ihr gucken.
Boah, Patrick Mahomes.
Kartoffel.
Ey, ich bin so gespannt, wie die PS5-Grafik sein wird, ne? Ey, die muss ja so baba sein. Mit 4K.
Warum halt die PS5? Das ist was sinnlos. Da gibt's keinen Rocket League oder so, Alter.
Na klar. Man kann auch PS4-Spiele auf PS5 zocken dann.
Digga, Digga, die Grafik ist echt kacke bei mir. Wer ist das, Alter?
Also der echte Lappen, Junge, ich geb dir gleich einen Lappen, Alter.
Mal bitte jugendfrei hier, ja. Digga, ich kann mir das Video gerne 8-mal angucken, das ist immer noch geil.
Der echte, wer bist du?
Das ist Marlon.
Mein
So.
Vater.
Dein Fall.
Jetzt Assi TV, Alter, mach danach.
Hey, ist die Grafik wirklich scheiße bei dir? Dann musst du dir aber eine bessere PS4 holen, du.
Wer?
Wenn die Grafik wirklich so kacke bei dir ist.
Nee, jetzt ist die. Jetzt geht die. Junge, ich spiel doch und guck das Ding nicht zu. Du sollst spielen.
Ich trink doch nur, weil entspanne immer.
Du musst bei Neuigkeit. Der spielt Fahrsimulator. Farming Simulator.
Ja, Fahrsimulator, Digga. Wahrscheinlich Fahrsimulator.
19.
Ja,
Na, wahrscheinlich, ich bin Experte, ey. Game Style Competitive. Competitive. Got Supreme Stick Skills. Simulation. Most Authentic Experience. AK.
Hat Fortnite geklappt werden?
Favorite Team. Patriots.
Ja, wahrscheinlich selbst
Packers,
Ja, er hat Renegade. Der hat Renegade.
49ers.
Ja, Digga, was juckt mich ein Skin, Digga?
Ja, siehst du?
Colts, Chiefs. Chargers. Cardinals. Browns.
Guck mal bei Kommentar. Da habe ich Moin geschrieben.
Junge, wo sind denn die Chiefs, Alter?
Wer hat Renegade Raider von euch? Perfekt. Doch gar keine.
Hä? Bin
Der
ich dumm?
No-Skin hat Renegade Trader.
Oha.
Doch,
Wie viel
ja,
Earnings hat er?
Bills? Broncos? Chargers? Ach hier, bro, ich bin blind.
Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings.
Entering settings screen, you have 19
Oha.
options. Menu narration option is set. Menu narration option is set to off.
Ja, machen wir mal on. Enlarge, Wipe Window, Brightness, Default.
Accessibility settings.
wie alt bist du? Der echte Abo?
12.
12?
Ja.
Ah ja.
Wie alt bist du?
Ich muss meinen Sound ein bisschen höher drehen hier.
Muss ich ja ein bisschen Respekt vor dir haben. Kappa
Genau.
Klaus.
Die Musik auch.
Der macht Dance-Move. Wer? Wo? Welche Zahl? Wo ist er? Wo steht das?
Hey Justin,
Ja?
wollen wir in Fortnite machen?
Nee.
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 Das bist du
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Digga,
Ey, das sieht schon Baba aus, ey. Oh. AFC und die NFL. Okay, NFC.
Ja, wer ist hier Justin? Wer von den beiden hat da Renegade?
Keine Ahnung. Ich habe mit denen kein Fortnite gespielt. Ich spiele kein Fortnite mehr.
guck doch einfach in unsere Gruppe, Justin, dann siehst du es.
Der Klebby hieß der Renegade.
Ich stumm euch jetzt erstmal. Oder ihr seid ein bisschen leiser, damit ich den Kommentator hören kann.
Okay.
Okay, jetzt hat's Spiel unterbrochen, jetzt. Ey, diese Schwarze da oben nervt immer, Alter. Das fuckt meistens ab.
So, return left, return middle, return right. Return left.
Ja. Okay, lass Fortnite. Ich gehe jetzt Fortnite. Der echte soll Fortnite kommen. Der mit seinem No-Skin.
So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Wenn der echt uns gestummt hat, sagt mal den echten, der soll mal auf Fortnite kommen. Der echte redet bei mir nicht. Der allerechte Lappen. Genau.
Schöner First Down auf jeden Fall.
Seit wann kannst du schon Fortnite sein?
Counter-Strike. Jetzt. 3, 2,
Okay, schau.
ja, lauf. Ah.
Der echte. Hallo.
14 Yards.
Justin.
Open, Restack. Song open. Ja?
Kannst du diesen echten sagen oder wieder heißt?
Er redet gerade nicht. Ich habe ihm nämlich gesagt, dass ihr eure Schnauze halten sollt. Lauf. Oh.
Ich spiele immer noch LS9.
Run, pass.
Deutschland sucht einen Super Lelek.
Los. Komm. Touchdown. Ja, Mann. Ich gehe aus der Party raus, das wird mir zu laut hier. So.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. Extra point up and through by Myers. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with an AFC touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So out comes the NFC for their initial drive. They'll be led out by the first pick of the second round back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it, and boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
Brees and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now Brees. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Brees to Ertz for the NFC first. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Gurley. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On 1st and 10, here's Brees. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker, can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Now, that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Good coverage there by the AFC defense. It's 4th down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he finds Cook. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, a 22.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Scheiße.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, they'll force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
Fuck.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And he connects with Ertz. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Breeze now on first down. And that's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Again, they'll throw with Breeze.
9.
He gets it to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Breeze to his Saints teammate Thomas for the NFC first. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his fifth catch.
Yeah, they've really under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looked like he let him a little too much there.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
So we reach halftime of the 2020 Pro Bowl with the AFC on top.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far and certainly plenty to look forward to as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The numbers for the NFC on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense. That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now he brings up a third down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Well, partner, that's one of the problems when you sell out to stop the run on 3rd and short. Sometimes you break that initial wall and you go a long way.
So how do you prevent it?
That's tough to do.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long distance.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he fends him off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken about the 12. Fighting through. He's got space. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 88 yards. And the NFC able to draw a bit closer. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. This will be taken in at the 1. Refusing to go down. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Connor trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. 23 yards on the play.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I will hear about that from him soon. That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just kind of shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. That's caught at the 3. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Tyreek Hill from 10 yards out. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
I think it's easy to say mission accomplished on that drive. The goal was to increase the lead. They did exactly that.
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Now Mahomes. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Throw left side on target to Thielen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Breeze to Adam Thielen for an NFC 1st down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Breeze will try again on second down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Breeze now to throw. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Breeze looking downfield for Jones. And no, it's incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Here's Mahomes to throw, going deep for Hopkins. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. DeAndre Hopkins, 59 yards.
Nice,
and the AFC is able to widen their advantage. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Myers connects on the PAT. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Nein, nicht schon wieder.
It's a big play that time for the NFC. 42 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Breeze now on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one. Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. That is caught at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown.
Verdammt. Unnötig. Aber egal.
AFC. Adam Thielen, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be secured by the AFC. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On first down, Connor. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. James Conner, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Extra point up and through by Myers.
Next to score, AFC 38, NFC 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On first and 10, here's Breeze. Hurts over the middle. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Pass incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
Well, Brandon, all receivers are trying to make sure that the defender thinks they'll go into the middle of the field when they're running the out cut. On that play, didn't get it done very well because that one was batted.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
The AFC takes over 1st and 10.
They start with a give to Connor. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter @EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.